Hello, PN92 here, and I want to welcome you to the Marathon Chronicles. This is my journey to a full marathon that I have in 20 weeks, and I am bringing you guys along for the ride. So I am currently following a 20-week plan, running every day. Sometimes it's mixed with cross-training with weightlifting. I'm kind of doing a hybrid of both things, so I still want to keep up my lifting just because that's super important to me, but I'm also going to be running. So today is a Monday for me, and it was day one of the run, and I had a 2-mile run to do, but before that I wanted to get a workout in. So I drove up to the gym, which is about 15, 20 minutes from my house, and I realized I did not have my scan card. And the only issue with that is that you cannot get in today without your scan card because nobody is working. So I drove all the way back home and then drove all the way back to the gym to realize that I did not have my headphones. And ironically, I was jamming to some 90s alternative on the way to the park. And I realized, then I was like, oh man, I'm going to have my headphones in, jamming at the gym. I'm going to have a great workout. So I pull up to the gym, realize I don't have my headphones after already driving back to home once. And instead of getting frustrated, I think that was just a really good opportunity to get my mind in the right place and just get a good workout anyways. I decided to switch up my workout because of that. And back is always something that I love working out. I just like a strong back is so attractive to me. And I think having a strong back is important, especially for me. You're lifting things all the time, groceries, kids, things like that. So I did a back because I feel real good about that. And of course, the gym today was not playing any music whatsoever. I cannot tell you the last time that I worked out with no music. It has been quite a while. But I thought, man, this is such a good opportunity. And Mr. P even texted me. He said, because I said, man, I forgot my scan card. Oh, that's a bummer. Drove back up. And then I said, oh my gosh, I forgot that I don't have my headphones. And he said, that's okay. Stay focused and do what you need to do. And I thought, wow, that is a great reminder of what I need to do. I need to get my mind right. I need to not cry about my little first world fucking problems because that's insane. And so I got my mind right. I went in, I did some pull downs. I think I did 3 sets of 12 at 50 pounds, which was just like I'm not struggling to get those 12 reps. But it was, a good, decent weight. So I felt good about that. Just get a nice stretch on the way up, squeeze those lats on the way down. That felt good. And then I moved over to a single arm row. My gym has a row machine that you can do that on. And so there were 2 25s on each side already. So I just did a rep to see how it would feel. And it felt great. So I did 50 pounds on each side, and I did 3 sets of 8, really pulling my lats back and squeezing. And I kind of rotate. I don't extend all the way on the forward. I extend just enough to get that stretch. And then when I pull back, I actually pull my elbow in and kind of twist slightly to that side, just so I can make sure to hit my lats all the way down. So that felt so good. I did 3 sets of 8 of that. That felt amazing. I did a finisher set, you call it a 4th set, whatever, but I did a 4th set of both at the same time and just kind of like felt it and did whatever felt good. I don't even think I counted on that set. So then I moved over to shoulders. Shoulders is something that I struggle with. I have a shoulder issue on my left side, which could probably just be fixed with some stretching and some mobility. But I went ahead and did light on my shoulder press. I did 3 sets of 12 with 15 pounds. That was enough for me to feel that, especially on my left side. It's a long story, but it's just terrible. So just made sure to keep my elbows slightly in front of me, and then really extend at the top without arching my back and sticking my ribs out. You want to keep those ribs tucked in and squeezing. So kept my core in and did a set of those. Then I did 3 sets of 20 on lat raises. I went super light with these. Again, my shoulders are just like, I have not been working them out. It's a shame. But we're working on it. So I went ahead and did 3 sets of 20 on lat raises. Again, I did single arm. I did them one arm at a time to make sure that I was not necessarily lifting and raising my trap and my shoulder when I did it, just kind of like extending out and making sure that elbow pops out. Always driving with your elbow on those. And that felt really good. And then somebody was chit-chatting to me about bringing their grandson to the gym and how they were getting him into working out. And so that was super cool. I love chatting with people and talking to people. And they weren't a PN fan, but they were just gym goers. So I love talking to like-minded individuals. So chit-chatted for a second, and then I moved over to, I wanted to do some hip work before I came out and did my run. So I hopped on the adductor machine, not abductor. Abductor is the outside. Adductor is the inside. So I hopped on the adductor machine and I did 3 sets of, sometimes I don't even count. I think I did probably like 10, 12 reps, but I made sure again to keep that core in. I'm breathing, I'm exhaling on the way back in with my legs, and then only going as far out as I can control it. Which in an adductor machine, it's kind of like awkward to get in and out of it. But I just like pop my leg out of the way, get it out, and then set it into motion. My hip always cramps when I go to get in the stance though, because I want it to be wide enough that I get a stretch, if that makes sense. So I did a set of that, or 3 sets, but I supersetted that. Superset just means 2 or more exercises back to back with little to no rest. So after I did an adductor, I moved over and did a kind of like a GHD. It's on those like slanted machines. So you're not all the way like in a GHD. You're only like in a vertical, like, I don't know. But I really worked on, instead of arching my back when I came up, I made sure to actually tuck my ribs in, lock my arms out over my head, and then I didn't come up all the way. I just made sure that my core stayed there so I could squeeze my glutes. So that was more of like a hamstring glute than it was. And of course, that whole thing is a posterior chain exercise, but really focusing in on those glutes and the core, keeping the core tucked. So I'm not using my back to lift me up. I'm using my hamstrings and my glutes to lift me up. So that was really good. And it was surprisingly good with no headphones either. So after finishing that, I went ahead and drove over to this area to run. Mind you, it had been 86 degrees, cloudy, kind of rainy. And when I got out here to run, it was 100 degrees. Currently it is 103 degrees. So it got hot real fast. I had a 2-mile run on my day 1. I know tomorrow I have 3 miles. But today I had 2 miles. 2 miles felt decent. Again, it was so hot and I haven't been running. So this journey to a full marathon is going to be very entertaining, to say the least. So it was very hot. Got that in. Struggled a little bit, but I didn't feel like I struggled with the running. It was just like hot and I had just worked out. So I may tweak some things for tomorrow. And something else that I'm also going to be focusing on doing is ice baths. I think to be able to recover faster, I'm going to have to do ice baths. So that is what I'm going to probably start doing. I know I have a little tub at the house. Just need to clean it out and then buy some ice. And I don't know. I think I'm excited. I'm excited for the next 20 weeks. I'm excited to see what's to come. I'm excited to share that with you guys, and I hope that you guys are just as excited as well. It's going to be interesting and it's going to be fun. So I will check in again with you guys tomorrow. Oh, and after my run, I've been drinking these Element sparkling electrolyte water. Today I had the black cherry lime. It is amazing. I'm not sponsored by them at all, although shout out Element, I should be. But they have, this can has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. So you can bet after a run, this was so good. My body was like craving the salt in it. So, and I also packed a protein shake just in case I got hungry, one of those just to go or gain protein drinks. Just in case I got hungry. I haven't drank it yet, but you can tell I'm from Texas. But I will probably eat something very nutritious when I get home. I'm thinking edamame. I'm thinking maybe quinoa and probably some chicken. So I don't know. I need to pack up with some fuel because that run wore me out. And thank you to you guys that have already sent me messages. You know, if you follow me on X or if you follow me on OnlyFans, then you are aware, or maybe you're not, but I've been sharing how I was thinking about signing up for this marathon and then I just committed and decided to do it. So I appreciate everyone's kind messages, everyone's thoughtful messages. I'm so grateful for you guys. And I just cannot wait to share this journey with you. I haven't done anything like this before, especially in the PN world. And I haven't even done a marathon before. So I'm very excited to be able to take you guys along for the ride. And I just hope you enjoy the journey as much as I'm probably going to hurt. But it's going to be awesome. It's giving me something to kind of go for. I was listening to, let me see, I think it's called Never Finished. It's David Goggins. Yeah, Never Finished, David Goggins, his second audiobook. And it's just really motivational. It talks about, like, you know, what do you do when the motivation's not there? What do you do when, you know, you're not in high school anymore and have these coaches and these people helping you with this journey? What happens when you're a mom and when you have a family and when you have a life and like things get in the way and shit like that? So I am so pumped to be able to bring you guys along and share my tips, my everything, the whole journey with you guys about how to get this done with no excuses. And that is exactly why I shared at the beginning the, you know, story about the headphones and not being set up just right. But I didn't let that get me down. I didn't use that as an excuse. I just changed my mindset, set up, and got it done. So thanks again, you guys, and I will be checking in tomorrow. I cannot wait to hear from you guys, and I cannot wait to tell you guys how sore I am in the morning. It's going to be a good one. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.